I am waiting for a neighbor perhaps to come in and join me. Let me try something else here. Hello, is anyone there? One watching. How do I make this for share? That's what I want to do. Copy link. That's what I want to do. I want to do that right now. Go back to here. I know. Kitty. Three people are in the room, and the cat and I are here. Hello, Kesh. How are you doing, though? Charles Baldwin. Okay, Charles Baldwin. Good. I'm glad you're here. This is a test, and Charles is my neighbor, and we are trying this out to see if this is something that we can use as a building and as an art organization. So I'm going to invite Charles in and see if he can follow the buttons. So what I do is I press a button here, copy to clipboard, copied, click here, paste, paste. Now, Charles, you should see that link and press that little button, press that link, and it will invite you in. And you don't have to wear pants in on my streams, because people generally only see from the neck up. And there's quite a number of my viewers that prefer to not dress for dinner. And Paindu is here. Paindu and Kesh. Paindu, you're in Alaska. What time is it there? Must be 2 in the morning or something. Charles, did you see the link? Some people don't see the links, and I don't know why that is, but I sometimes have to do it in 2 parts. But let me know if you have any problems. Type them out. 5 in the morning. Pindu Munda. Meanwhile, while Charles is trying to press the right buttons or comb his hair, or whatever he wants to do before he's live, we will chat. Melissa, how are your swoops and swirls going? And Kesh, it was nice having you and Battler talk last night. It was interesting to hear what he had to say. And okay, cool. Pandu, Paindu, Paindu. Oh, good. Did you get the paper that I suggested? Okay. Let's see if you can make this work. Okay. Did you? Here's the link again. Oh, there you are. So I invite you in. Add to stream.
Okay.
Look at you, cowboy. So I invite you in. Add to stream.
Now I'm getting a reverb.
Look at you, cowboy. So I invite you in. The YouTube channel.
Now I'm getting a reverb. Okay.
So that's all you really have to do.
Yeah, I had to go through the Chrome. That was all, and then I had to find it. So.
Okay.
Okay, so here I am streaming on the StreamYard.
So let me introduce you to the people in the room just so they know who you are. This is Charles Baldwin. He is a mover and shaker. Can I say that?
Yeah, sure.
He's like a whirling dervish. Is that the right word?
Whirling dervish. Yeah, that's.
He is one of the members of the Brick Bottom Artists Association board, who is dragging us, kicking and screaming, into the 20th, not the 21st century.
No, not the 21st.
That's asking for too much. He's dragging us into the 20th century, and we're trying to figure out a way to be as much on the map without having to put shoes on and without having people visit us by using things like StreamYard and Facebook and Instagram and stuff. So I think what I like about this thing, this setup, it's a lot more intimate and easy to use than Zoom. And there's things that I can do here, Charles, with my control panel, because this is my show. You can't do this, but I can mute you and I can do all sorts of things. But I can do this, I think, where I can make you small and me big. I don't know if you can see this happening, but
yeah.
And I can remove myself. I think I'm still here, but I don't take up space. And see if are you using your phone or your laptop?
I went on my desktop. It was I figured easier for me with controls and things. Yeah, the phone sometimes can get a little hairy. But I did look at StreamYard just like, as a person. And I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to connect it to Facebook, and I don't have a YouTube. But again, seemed really easy.
It does. I just with the phone, this is going to have a little bit of reverb, but I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to join as a second me.
I was curious. I could join as a couple of other me's as well, but
well, we could sing a quartet if you'd like.
But anyway, yeah, I don't come from a singing family. No.
Okay, you can keep time. You can do interpretive dance to row, row, row.
Tambourine and interpretive dance. That's for sure.
But I'm just thinking that this is, if we can, it seems like it's pretty easy to use. If people follow the link, I just posted on our group page the link to this very thing.
Okay.
Did people to come in and see what it's like. Now, one of the things that I can do as the host at the end of this thing, we're done. It's like one of the things that I can do as the host.
So it's funny to go on YouTube on my phone, and there is a slight delay.
Yeah.
Which would really confuse me, but I'll try it on the phone. But what I like about this, and for people who are listening, I don't know everyone in the room.
Well, it might just be us.
Okay. But I love the idea of trying to capture actions around the place. I mean, this is really easy. And I know you said it on the phone, wouldn't have to worry about the whole Chrome extension thing.
Yeah.
So I do have a tablet around here somewhere, and the idea of capturing people drawing, capturing.
Well,
You know,
if this was to happen, one thing you could do is, if the BAA's Facebook or YouTube persona wants to initiate one of these StreamYard things,
right.
you can be the director, and you could essentially walk around and do a live thing in the gallery or at Open Studios or within a particular studio. It's live, so if you're walking from one studio to the other, you're going to get
Uh,
you're
yeah,
going to get the hour in between each studio or whatever as you're walking. But this could be edited later,
as
cut
well. Right.
and edited later. What I was going to say though, this is right now, it's live on my YouTube station, so anyone that in the world that wants to stumble in can. But at the end of the day, when I finish this, I can remove it or make it private. People
Okay.
don't. It doesn't have. It's not going to be seen by everyone forever. I can make it go away, and so whoever's going to man this thing, and I'm willing to do it at the beginning, just because
Mhm.
I know a little bit about how this works. They won't be my friends following me. It'll be no one, because no one knows that we exist as this thing. But
Right.
we can start it out by maybe doing, a morning show, the morning at Brick Bottom, and it could be you if you want to do it, and it could
The
be.
morning show makes me laugh, but yes, I mean, uh, love to sort of develop something like that, and that's why this whole idea of using May 1 and 2 as sort of a kickoff to get some things happening.
Yeah.
Um, you know, uh,
Well,
has to still live on the video still.
why don't you? I mean, the StreamYard, I think it's $10 a month if you want to go above and beyond um, the 20 hours. I think that they give you a month for free. I don't know if there's other restrictions, whether they're automatically saved to YouTube. I think they are, but you can read the fine print there. But it's certainly, I like it because it's so very easy, and you can control the daddy in the person in charge can decide how many people he or she wants in the back and forth. Can decide how many people.
Okay, so one of the things.
You have
Let me
to
turn this off.
can decide how many people.
Okay, so one of the things. I'm curious. One of the things that Zoom has, which isn't an automatic live stream, but it is a capturing of it within a select group, is that they do have audio generated captions.
Okay.
Which is a nice feature, and I know YouTube has a similar, but that's what I wanted to check to see if a transcript was formed by our conversation. It doesn't seem like it.
I don't know about that. It maybe when it's put up on YouTube and it sort of resides there. There might be a way to press.
You, as the host, have the ability to record it. I, as a guest, I can't record
I
this.
know you can't record it, but it's being recorded now and saved to YouTube. Now, when I go to my YouTube thing, I might be able to press show captions. Maybe it's automatic.
Yeah,
Does
just
it.
always kind of curious. So,
But why do we need captions?
Do we need them, or do I want them and like them? Yeah, I like captions.
Okay.
I like text.
It's because I'm thinking of this as being a relatively localized group with a localized audience. It's not like we're speaking to the world where we need
No.
so I don't know if we necessarily need them, but there must be a button to press.
Oh, I was going to say that's the sort of thing that is often hidden
Yeah.
deep in the bowels of.
Again, it may not be a StreamYard thing. It may be a YouTube thing.
And YouTube does have the software for all that. I mean, they're
Yeah.
known for that. So
Another thing too with this StreamYard, I'm allowed to broadcast at the same time to Instagram, to other platforms too. You're able
right,
to.
when I looked at StreamYard on the URL, just typing it in here, and again, it wanted to connect to an account that I wasn't quite ready yet. I didn't see Instagram because I would connect this to my Instagram.
Okay.
I just don't know if I'd connect it to my Facebook.
Okay. I think it is. There is a way to broadcast to any of these platforms
Right.
that work, that have a live feed. So Instagram or Twitter or YouTube or Zoom or other social things that have live streaming, they can do it too. But I've never done it to anything other than here. I'm used to the format of the horizontal thing, where in the phone it's a vertical thing, and then the picture's
Right.
really small.
Well, it's one of the reasons why I wanted to try it on my desktop before the phone. I don't actually like staring at the phone.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm sure you've seen me out front. I hold the phone. I don't even want it against my head. I just want to be able to
Yes. Yeah.
yell into it.
Yeah, that way we get to hear your conversation. At least
Oh, well, I work for the state of Massachusetts. All my conversations are open to the public.
Good for you. One of the things that I try to do as a director, now I'm not very successful at this because of I can't be in charge of people's light bulbs in their house, but I try to, when I'm recording something, quote, for real, I try to make our heads be the same size, so someone isn't over here. And,
Right. Yes. Well, the mirroring effect is funny.
it does take a while to get used to. Yes.
But
And-
I can set myself up so the blank screen here.
Yeah, well, you don't need it. Doesn't need to be blank. I like to have the lighting so one person isn't washed out and the other one is in the dark, and I just might say, can you turn on the light? But I also like to have the heads be somewhat similar in size, so it looks like we're sort of in the same room. So, but these are things that I think you should try. Just sign up for StreamYard yourself.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be through YouTube I think you just sign up.
Yeah.
They will give you a code or something, and you can try to broadcast to an Instagram just as a test. And then I think we should do it anyway for the BAA, and quit, if it falls flat on its face, we can quit it and be out maybe no money or $10. So
well, and I do think that creating some of this video community has got to happen. And you always have so many things going on. So I even your idea about the morning show, I'm like, oh, I'd watch that.
Well, why don't we do a morning show together? It'll be Click and Clack, the Tappet Brothers, except it's about Brick Bottom, and I can play Tommy and you can play Ray.
I used to listen to that show even though I didn't really understand cars, just because I felt like those two were very familiar.
They were really. I had dinner with them once.
Oh yeah.
It was there was a pen collector friend of mine who went to MIT with them, and every Saturday night since they graduated, they and their 3 wives would have Saturday night dinner. And I said, I want to come to that. And I did, and it was really fun. Though Tommy was very much wanted to be in the center ring.
Yeah.
Ray was sort of ignored most of the time because Tommy would interrupt him. So it was weird, but they were really fun. So I think this morning show, Brick Bottom Morning Show, might be fun, and maybe we can decide which one of our neighbors we want to invite.
Well, so what if we thought about doing something that Saturday and Sunday morning, May 1 and 2?
All right, let's do it beforehand. Only because it would be fun if we had some people that were planning to do open studios virtually anyway. Here's a way where they can augment their virtuality.
Perfect.
So why don't we plan? We could do an official test run tomorrow morning.
Yep.
You have the ability to do it, and I'll post it in the Facebook page. And they'll follow me because we don't need to go into have the BAA's YouTube do it yet, but they can get their feet wet by doing this with me. Unless you want to do the BAA.
Well, and there is Judith, who's the Open Studios coordinator for this, is doing some video tutorials through, I think, whatever platform streaming. I mean, she's doing the Zoom thing, I think, first. But I think it's okay to have other things.
I think we can ask or encourage people in the building to watch if they don't want to comb their hair and take off their negligee in the morning. They want to just stay in bed and eat bonbons and watch us. But I think it would be good to encourage people to learn how easy it is to do this, and we can invite up to 4 total. I think when it gets more than 4, it gets a little
now, and there's no way, I guess it would come from you, the host, for me not to see myself.
If you want the rest of the people to see yourself, you have to be here.
I got to be on screen. Yeah.
You can take the camera off and we just have your voice.
But I can't remove my picture from the pictures that I'm looking at in this conversation.
You can't. I mean, what we see right here in front of us is what YouTube is recording.
Right.
So you can take your video off.
I can stop my camera.
Or I could mute your...
If I stop my camera, do I get a... Is this an area where I can put a picture?
You could... No, I don't think so. I think it's either off, but you could turn your camera around if you were on your phone or a tablet. You can aim the camera.
Oh, right. You mentioned that. I like that.
So you don't have to... You could show you're cutting out your magazines.
Right. Magazines, yes. I've noticed my work is in the back room at the gallery.
So
I generally find your work there too, Pierre.
My work is often in the back room of the gallery. The hung rather high, so tender eyes don't accidentally notice what's happening.
And yes.
See, I would watch this show if there were 2 bespectacled lunatics wearing...
There's always something to say. Yeah. And I like the idea of inviting other guests who are participating in the open studios.
Okay. Well, let's try this for tomorrow. Do we want to say 9? Is 9 a good time to do a thing?
Yeah, what time did you... Yeah, actually 9 is a good time.
So I'll post something on the Facebook page now saying that tomorrow Chuck and Pierre are going to do the Chuck and Pierre show.
Okay, and I think I got to change my name to Chuck Hancock.
It's because of your stateness.
Well, kind of, but I'm willing to have multiple personalities to begin with, and Hancock is a family name. And at one point, I thought that I would change my last name to Hancock.
Here, you
die with me. So
you have multi-personalities already. So you might as well have a second name.
Yeah, I've got a couple. Yeah, I like the idea that I can name myself.
You'll text them to me privately. what they might be. So Tasha Prime says, "Morning, guys," and she's also saying "grr" for some reason. I don't know why. Do you? So anyway, well, I'll post this for tomorrow. We'll see if anyone wants to watch and or join us.
Cool.
And I'll say that this is something we're trying out for the BAA, for their video, for their digital.
The digital footprint
is getting bigger, and we'd like you
creating content that will enliven the website and the brand.
Okay, well, this is where you.
Oh my God! It's only 9:30, and I used the word brand.
Do you want to? Oh, cute guys! Oh, it was a grr. It was a. It was.
Oh, well.
It was that kind of
a. Do my as.
It was. I thought it was like grr, like the upset, but it was a growly grr.
Oh, okay.
Purr/growl.
First thing in the morning, time is ticking.
Yes. So, and Tasha's getting married with less than a week.
Congratulations, Tasha.
And
good time.
So I'll post this, and if you could, I'll post it simply, but you add as soon as you can on the Facebook page, talk about the importance of branding.
Maybe not branding, but relevant. Well, I guess so. I mean, it's funny.
Digital footprint.
Yeah, that sounds better. Always boosting the footprint.
Okay. Well, great. Well, I'm glad that.
Okay, cool.
And we'll see you tomorrow, if not before.
In the halls, on the streets. Yes. Well, thanks, Pierre. This was fun. Tomorrow will be fun.
When you're using your various other personalities and other names.
Oh, that's right. Like, what am I going to wear tomorrow? What's going to be my?
Well, I like your rodeo roundup routine going on right now.
Well, sure. Tomorrow, multi-hours away. A hat. I've got hats.
Fezzes. I've got. I have a fez from a Shriner that says the name of the lodge, and then across the bottom it says Divan, Divan. So that's what I wear when I'm sitting on my couch.
Oh yeah, nice.
I need one that says toilet.
Did you do you know the illustrator Linda Barry? Of course, you must.
I don't know the name, but I might know the work.
Ernie Pooks Comique.
None of this sounds familiar, so I don't get out of the house, as you know. So, but
what about Matt Groening, the Simpsons guy?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and early on, before he got huge, he had the two guys with fezzes, Akbar and Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was in a relationship with a man named Jeffrey for many years, and I got us beautiful, heavy felt pressed fezzes. They were gorgeous, really warm to wear at Gay Pride in June. But you do what you must.
I just bought on eBay bright royal blue and black fezzes that have not been, emblazoned or betasseled.
All right.
They're just, and I wanted to do painting on them, but if you have a desire to get some from me, I can provide you with a few.
Oh, well, good to know. Good to know. Like I said, I don't have the red fezzes anymore, but I do remember there was a couple of years where we were able to sport them as Akbar and Jeff quite easily.
I have to show you one that I wear on special occasions. Just a minute.
Okay. Oh, Tasha, 4 o'clock tomorrow. Brava. Oh, oh my goodness. There's a lot going on there.
Boston.
Yeah. I can see High Priestess.
Past High Priestess.
So in the past.
In the past, I was a high priestess.
What's FUAD?
Well, we can make that up. We can decide what that is, if you'd like.
You gotta take notes. Where's my notepad?
That'll be the quiz for the room. Where, what should this be? Fuck
now,
you.
what's the image of? The image is a rainbow?
The image is
No.
It's
sort of a green sunburst horizon.
Yes. This is probably some female offshoot of the Shriners.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, and Fuad would be the name of the lodge. So, like a regular Shriners fez doesn't say Shriners on it. It has the name of the lodge. And,
okay.
And sometimes, you know, if they're in charge of the clown car, it would say clown car down here. Yeah.
I do appreciate the sequence. That's pretty,
it's let me just show you.
That's not everyday wear. That's, get out the candles and.
Do you see those?
Oh, yeah.
I've got gazillions of them, and I have some that are embroidered with cloth thread, some that are embroidered with bullion thread, some that have sequins, and some that have rhinestones. And it's like, this is what you wear when you're cleaning the gutters, and this is what you wear when you're
waving from the back seat of the open convertible.
Waving on the back seat of the open convertible. Yes. So, oh God. Anyway, well, this is fun. I think.
Yeah, this was fun, and I look forward to tomorrow. And congratulations to Tasha. I don't know if you can tell when people are actually on this or not.
I don't know whether there's 3 people are here, and I don't often know whether that includes me or not. And I don't know if it includes everyone that is, or if it's only counting the people that talk. I really don't know how that number works.
Right. So if I do a private chat, that goes to those of us who are here?
No, it goes to me, I think, only. I just saw it. It's
I chat with the host and other guests.
There might be a way where you can send a comment to, like, try Tasha. Try texting Tasha. If there's a button to press.
It's saying it would like me to log in.
Okay, so I don't think then you can. You have to be. Oh, he's gone. He's disappeared. He may be back. Total number in the stream. Well, we only had 2 people in the stream. I mean, in the live stream at any given time. You may need his code again. Oh, he's back.
What I did.
What did you did? You did something bad. Why don't you do this? Can you do this, Charles, just for a second for shits and giggles? Leave this format, I mean, the computer, and sign on your phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
See if that works. Okay. Okay, let's. So anyway, Tasha, I'm very, very happy for you and Evie. I hope that everything goes as well as it possibly can tomorrow and for the rest of your lives. Would you like to join me, Tasha, for a second? And then Charles will see what it's like when three people are here side by side if he comes back. Oh dear. Oh, very sweet. There. Look, I'm adding Tasha. So this is another test, Charles, so there's three of us. So you see how we've been squished a little bit. So you do sort of have to pay attention to what you're seeing on screen when we get three. Now, if we had four, it would go,
it'd go back into a box,
a grid. Yeah. So anyway, Tasha's here. Tasha can say hi to. Hello.
I'm sorry, I've been awake all of about 30 minutes. So
okay, well,
whatever.
It's
my good glasses are on the other side of the bed, and I'm not disturbing my wife. So
okay,
wife, boyfriend, whatever. Anyways,
your fiance.
Yes,
oh, I like your
the other half.
I like your the shade of fingernail polish there. So Charles, Chuck D,
yes.
Can you? Oh, there's the kitty. Can you
the
see if you can turn your camera around on the settings to be the back camera? It's kind of convoluted. and oftentimes I press it wrong and I suddenly disappear. But
Okay, so that's on or off.
anyway, there's a little bit of learning curve that goes
Yeah, I'm not
on
quite sure
to
what
the
button I'm supposed to press.
kitty, like meow.
Yeah.
I don't
our
think that's
newest
the right
kid.
button, Chuck. Ah, oh,
So
well,
now I'm apparently on twice.
well, I'll remove the one that you're not on. Uh, okay, now you see.
I just can't stop laughing that on one device I can be logged on twice. Okay.
Oh yes.
Okay.
It's
So-
doable.
You weren't able to switch the camera to the rear camera.
Yeah, apparently there's a button that I'm not seeing, or
I think often before you join the stream, you can maybe pick the thing. But anyway,
okay.
we can figure that out later. It's whenever I do it from my phone and try to switch as a guest, I have problems. I can do it as a host easily, but I can't do it as easily as a guest. But I think that there is a way to do it. So, are you still there, Charles? Oh, you are. You look like you
That's better.
froze.
I am.
Okay, and there's Chuck
I was
B
deep
is
in
back.
concentration. Oh,
Okay.
and he's back.
Anyway, so
Chuck
I
B
can do
is a
things like
consistent
this.
fellow.
As the host, I can do this kind of thing. Whoops, that doesn't work though.
That was cute.
I can
Uh-huh.
do this kind of thing where I don't know if I can do if I could make a guest be the big guy on the street though. I don't know
Gotcha.
if I have that ability, but I think that would be a fun thing to do where if an artist, again for the BAA, if an artist wanted to show a technique, they could be big and show how they paint or
Right.
do whatever they do, and the other people could be smaller and talking heads or whatever. So the whole spiel with this thing is to decide how talking heads work, and or whether you want to be a talking head or a piece of art being made. But that we
Right.
can talk about that later. The first thing is just to get people used to the idea that they can join in.
Right.
So good. Tasha, again, congratulations for tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Or today?
It is tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 4.
Around 4. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Well,
called Nerves. Especially
well-
considering the age difference, but
well,
she just
you
keeps telling me to shut up. So
you cradle robber,
yeah.
you.
26 years. difference.
Yep. He's Charles. Tasha is older than she appears here.
I'm 46. Hey,
Excellent. I seem to
It's-
swing from 60 to 100 mostly. So, yeah, all down.
Anyway, so let's do this tomorrow, and
Yes.
I'll post something, and this concludes the test of the emergency broadcast system.
Nice spending time with you both, and
If the-
good luck tomorrow, Tasha.
If this were an actual emergency, you would.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
You
do
would
not
be in-
call 911. Call the
Okay.
call the Chippendales. You're good.
Okay. See you later,
Bye,
everyone.
guys.
Bye.